said she's not well.
Payal said she's not well, I know, but then at the same time, I told her join on Zoom. She said, yeah.
This is like a mix of fresh lime, mint, strawberry.
Okay, so the structure is going to be basically this. We've already fortunately finished point 1, which was a message to all of you with a few requests. So that's already done. She's coming? Okay, but she'll have to hint because I'm not. Okay, she's already here. Priyanka's joined. One second.
ले लो ना.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm going to. Priyanka is just joining now. So Priyanka is also. These guys have a table.
Keep it here.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Let's sit there and for the next slide.
चलो बस.
हाँ, बैठ ना. उसमें बैठ जाना. Thanks. हाँ. So first point is done. This is all I wanted to say. Don't like disappear in middle of the year. We've had some examples in the past. Not saying that's a good or bad thing, but the morale goes a little down if you guys are not there through the journey. Attend all meetings. Attend all board meetings. That's my only request to all of you. Chal, Karan, next slide. So next, let's go on. I want to, Karan, you'll have to go on full screen. One second. I'll just... We'll start. Yeah, just next slide. Yeah, next one. So now's the time for finalization of positions. Hopefully everyone agrees. For some reason, if there is any problem, if there's any issue, I don't like my position, I hate you, I want to kill you, let's put it like park it, discuss it with Karan and me. Let's go with the flow for now and we'll keep pivoting. We're all there to help each other. I want to also highlight that some of the members have been board members for a long time, so they can navigate through any challenges also. Yeah. Should we start? Yeah. So this is what I have in mind. Take a minute, take a look at it. I have sort of, Dhwani, I'll never have your...
The slide is not changing within my camera.
It's not.
What is not changing?
Direct from RCMC.
Which
Slide,
slide?
I can see agenda. I can't see the
Yeah.
next.
Oh, you are not able to see the answer.
Abhay, read the slide. No, read the slide.
What do I do?
Read it.
Aya, position, aya.
Aya?
Okay,
so I'll keep it this way. But then I think one of us is... okay, this is fine. Yeah. Actually, let me collapse it. Yeah. Yeah, what happened? Kamil, I told you now, whatever feedback you have, you discuss with what do you call us later. So, let me explain. Okay, so one major change in our structure is that community projects which are defined as vocational and non-vocational, I have seen that in my view, these are projects which are not supposed to be very different from one another. Let's take an example that this year Vishal decided to do the project Jai. Now that was the distributing masks to cops. Now it is a non-medical project, but it is also a medical project because you are taking care of their health.
Yeah.
Many a times a complete disjoint view may not help. So what I felt was, let there be a unifying force towards these two main tasks for what Rotary is supposed to be. And I personally feel that this position requires someone who is able to coordinate and manage both of these tasks. Now, I have, in my view, Adi should take up medical, Priyanka should take up non-medical, and Almitra should be literally helping both these guys or taking a central role wherein she is overseeing the overall health of how projects are getting implemented. And with Almitra's experience, she was the charter secretary and has been on the board. We all know that she comes from a background which is able to help and reach out to government, society, business, everything, because of the fact that she belongs to such a kind of family, and we must draw on her strengths. So I personally felt that taking Almitra as a unifying force, where she is leading the community front, because both Adi and Priyanka said that this is some role which is they will need help, and Almitra can then see the vision through of this next year for the board, and I feel that she will be central to the way the board, the things are executed, the way the meetings are executed, the way the projects are executed. So we have Adi for medical and Priyanka for non-medical, but Almitra sort of manages this. So Almitra, I hope you're cool with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. And Adi and Priyanka, I'm hoping you guys are okay with that, because you guys said y'all will need help, right?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Just I haven't decided on any projects or anything of that sort till now.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we'll just discuss. So I think basically I have to work with Adi and I have to work with Priyanka. That's what is my role, right?
Exactly. That's why this sort of, it seems to be a very it was a very natural decision for me to take. It was like very easy.
But I agree you're studying, Abhay, that, you know, there are very thin lines in medical and non-medical. And I think by doing this and, you know, all our names coming together for any project will also unify a lot of things, you know, and the strength, the workforce will increase a lot and it'll be easier to handle and manage projects, because otherwise it gets too much on one person or one director, like to accomplish the targets.
Having a 3-member team is a beautiful thing, because at any given point in time, you have 2 people in one project. Simultaneously, you can have another project with 2 people, with you being the center.
Yeah, see, you know, the main challenge which I'll be discussing is, in our year, everyone going to start meeting again. But at the same time, people are going to say, boss, I'm still worried. I'm still not going to be there. I'm still going to have challenges. So, you know, it's going to be a very tough thing. So so having just one person and one person, 3 is definitely better than 2 in this. And they'll balance it. Almitra will be, she's done it. So she knows from year 1, she knows the projects which we've done. She has that wealth of experience. So I think if I didn't put her in this role, I would be totally underutilizing her potential. So I think I'm very happy. I guess
good idea.
It's very good idea. Yeah. So I think these 4 things are done. Next, of course, the new change is Dhwani is no longer in PR. She and I both agreed that PR बहुत हो गया, अभी जाके तू PR कर, PR मत कर. So the point is, she is going to manage youth, and I must give her credit that she's already sent me her 10-point agenda, which shows that she's having these ideas for a while, which makes our life, our task a lot easier. So Dhwani, welcome to this role. It's pretty awesome.
Taking from Adi's your
absolutely, and I think she will do a phenomenal job. Let's have you get started now itself. Next, of course, because now PR Dhwani is not there, Eklavya is now in PR. Why I felt Eklavya is good for PR is simply because he is having his journey where he's taking his pharmaceutical company products B2C. He's already in touch with a lot of media agencies for him, and he has a trump card. He's got Shrishti, who will, I guess, do all the work, because you know how Eklavya is.
Fucking idiot.
So he's not going to. I mean, having the combination of this sibling is going to be awesome.
I mean,
yeah. Shrishti is.
I think that's a good.
Media agency. She will become. She will join and she will become. And if she doesn't, the classmate is sitting here. Ishwinder, we'll make sure that.
Ishwinder will make her a member.
Yeah, Ishwinder will make her a member.
Eklavya, your membership this year bana usko.
Sibling, सुनते नहीं भाई.
Okay. Now next is of course another change which you will see is that for the first time we're going to have 2 directors with 1 position. The position is going to be admin 2 or known as the fellowship position. And you're going to have Koti Bhai here and Riya Nair. Riya's already gone to Dubai to scout for locations. She's gone to check out overnights or something, I don't know, but she's there. Kautalya is here, and this decision I think we made way back in July.
When we met at the beach.
When we met at the beach, we decided that, see, once life, see, Vishal's great here, the only problem was we couldn't meet.
Yeah.
And that bond needs to be back. And for that to be back, as you see the vision ahead, we are going to have a lot of fellowships. For that, we're going to need all hands on deck. The idea is to, how they say, a mission begin again, that government keeps announcing.
Yeah.
Our club also needs to restart the physical meetings. The projects, etc., have been going well, but it's just that due to unfortunate Chinese circumstances, we have not been able to meet. But so Koti and you and Riya will have to obviously work towards creating fellowship event. Need not be flashy or fancy, but at the same time should be good enough to have a large attendance. So I'm sure you will do great. You guys can manage, and first of all, this board is having 4 first-time board members.
That's awesome.
So the mix itself is awesome. We are having Nikhil, obviously, he's been on the board in his other club, right? He was not a board member here. Koti Bhai is going to be a first-time BoD member. Riya Nair, and of course, Ishwar is going to be good.
And why is he sergeant at arms?
Yeah,
That's
because
not fair.
that's another discussion which we have.
Yeah.
He's the official enforcer of all the board's desires. So he's going to make sure he was very happy. He wrote in his scrapbook, "Mom, I'm director now." He did all of that.
I have only one problem with this board, Abhay.
What?
Where's Monica? She was supposed to be there. That's not fair.
Yeah, Monica did.
Yeah.
So she was the reason why the position.
The reason why we all joined the board was her, not you.
I will still be very much there, just not on a position.
नहीं नहीं ऐसे नहीं होता है नहीं ऐसे नहीं.
अरे यार दोनों हो जाएंगे ना बोर्ड में तो बच्चे को कौन देखेगा वो प्रॉब्लम
है ना.
Either or
There is a rule of bus type. Why isn't she coming? Yeah, set aside में. मेरा brand value बढ़ जाएगा. इधर आना.
Keep it up that side.
एक काम यहाँ से दियो ना. हाँ yes. इधर आ जाएगा.
Yeah.
So you've been listening, so you not listening. So yeah, Eklavya, you are PR director, and
Hi. Priya.
and we are going to get 1 year of roar of bus tiger services, and that's guaranteed. But you heard your part, right? Why we felt that you're in the right spot. Okay. Now, before I proceed with the another important point is this year, although treasurer takes a back seat usually because it's just one-time fund deciding and this and that. This year's role is going to be challenging. Vishal has made it a big problem for me because he slashed the membership fees by such a great extent. By the time our year begins, we are going to have a lot of fellowships. We are going to have a lot of maybe firesides. And I'll come to that firesides maybe some subsidy may be needed for the club. Hence, as you as the treasurer, you're going to literally have to work towards fine-tuning how we balance the budget. And Nikhil is obviously, if you all know, Nikhil has been a CA. He's also raised a lot of funds for his solar ventures. So as a result, he is TRF and treasurer. So
fundraising and treasury.
yeah, he's going to be. I keep calling it TRF, but for me, TRF and fundraising.
We used to raise funds and spend it.
Yeah. तुम ही raise करो, तुम ही खर्चा करो. So Nikhil is going to obviously, because see, you will have to work with him because you will have to give him a budget for everything. And in a way, everyone will have to work through it because what's going to happen is when you're having fees, I think the first half of the year was 6,500. And then The second half is 3,000. So you're saying that now you're having 9 from a 24,000 you dropped it to 9,000. And now the new year is coming where we are expecting all meetings to take place. So how do you manage? How do you convince the members that I'm going to need that kind of funds? So that you're going to have a tough task, but obviously we have to figure it out. Yeah, I think it will open up by July. Yeah, unless they are planning a new virus or something. Coffee no more, he imports a lot of Chinese. So yeah. Now, Payal not joining it, right? Okay. So Payal Shah is going to look at membership, and I won't speak much because she's not there. But the idea is what's that? Yeah. So see, that's going to be a challenge because as it is, the actual attendance in the meetings is less because of the fact that these meetings are digital virtual.
If you take my point, this time is a better time. I, as a current membership, I have felt is that a lot of people want to support.
Yeah.
But this is the time to show more, highlight our club more.
Yeah.
Creating a lot of traction.
Yeah. So your PR. So like listen to your friend. So yeah. So the point is, Payal has to take care of two aspects. The one aspect is, of course, getting new members. Everyone wants new members. I have not decided on any count. I'm not concerned. I don't want to say I want to add 10 members or 100 members. I just want to make sure that there's a little upward trend. Whatever comes, comes. Whatever doesn't come, it's fine. For me, the core thing is our current member base. How well our current member count is engaging with one another. How everyone is interacting with one another. For me, that is more important. So her sort of so-called performance KRA, they're going to be more. They're going to be more towards the internal members than for getting new members. Yeah. Retention is the key, right? Growth is fine.
Yeah.
We already have 56 members. If we are able to increase the percentage of attendance to maybe 60%, for me that will be a good goal.
Right.
Participation, involvement. Almitra, what's your view on that?
Yeah, I think it's I think that's going to be a big challenge for you next year, retention, because now people are there, but this 1 year can completely change people's minds and make them feel that it's okay to leave Rotary now. It's not like a big addition to their life, or why should I pay up or whatever it is.
Maybe you will start EMI plan of no cost EMI. Yeah, so I don't know. You have to figure this out. Okay, next role, of course, is the admin one. And I'm still trying to convince Kavit, but I think Kavit was in Anjal's year quite good in getting the meetings in order. I think we should not mandate admin one to arrange speakers. I think it should be a task of the full board. It's very unfair to say admin one to him and abhi speakers la. So we will have to tap into our so-called internal contacts. Yeah, just click on admin. Yeah. You can start this admin one again. Yeah, no, I'm just. So, Payal, are you there? I think she's joined soon. Yeah, actually, I dropped it. Karan, just roll over on Almitra's picture area. Yeah. And then there's if you do, you can see that two things, right? Then you'll be able to see. Just click on that.
But the video is not on, Payal's.
Yeah, she'll come on. Maybe she's just joining.
She's connected.
Yeah, she's just figuring out.
Yeah.
So, hi, Priyanka, we just saw you. How are you? Are you on your way here? You are on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah. No, I'm on.
Are you coming here?
The plan is to reach there if you'll stay back for a little longer. But we may take time. So we'll carry on, and if you're close enough, then we'll just call you.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So, Kavit is going to. Payal, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. So I just finished explaining your part. Basically, you're going to look at membership. And more than the growth, we want you to focus on the retention of the members. So to make sure members are still as involved and they are attending membership.
Right.
Yeah, that's about it. We'll discuss the thing obviously more in detail. Kavit is going to help us in admin one. Now TRF I put there, but I think TRF will be given to Nikhil. So treasurer, fundraising and TRF. We need to just iron out who's going to do what. For me, there's not much of a difference. More or less. Finally, I think I can say finally, right? We have Sergeant and Arms. Yeah, I have not spoken about it yet. So Ishwinder is the basically this is Sergeant and Arms. The role is grossly underutilized because it is only assumed that you just have to make sure meetings are taking place properly. I am going to request you to make sure whatever plans and goals are implemented are sort of conceptualized. So let's say he decides he's going to do 10 fellowships. The 10 fellowships are actually happening is your role. So making them, reminding them that you have to finish this task. So let's say everyone he sets a goal that I'm going to get 5 members. So then you divide it by the run rate, and if you are below the run rate, you have to highlight it. Similarly, Eklavya, suppose he's in PR and he's committing to, let's say, do 10 articles a year. If it's not reaching 10, if the run rate is, you are the sergeant and arms not for the club but for the board as well. So that sort of discipline, although it appears that no, it's what a rule, it's a very important rule. Otherwise, and of course, attendance in board meetings. So what I'm expecting you to do is the way you have the capability to individually talk to everyone so often that we almost feel you don't have a job. But you're still able to do it. Then they utilize it in that. The time management is great. He's able to manage. Keep the connect with the members as well. So, membership director, one task is to make sure the members are attending. As I go there, be in touch with everyone and give us the reality check that we keep meeting. Like you can tell, like right now it's very hot or something like that. You can just highlight it. So, guys, so this is our positions of the year 21-22. Are we okay with them so far? Yeah.
Yes.
So, Adi, you're cool with it? Yeah. Payacha, I can't see you behind the camera off. I'm assuming you're doing a thumbs up with a smile. So far.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. He's all good.
And for non-medical projects, I'll need listener contacts and you know what I'm saying? Non-medical projects, like that solar lab, right? So you're there, right?
Yeah. So you know what? I think after this meeting, we'll just you, me, Adi, because you were not there when Abhay said. Actually, it's true that medical, non-medical are always quite intertwined and very thin line between each other. So I think 3 of us, if we do it together, we have each other's support and a lot of more manpower to complete and achieve.
Women power. We've got more women power than manpower.
Yay!
Yeah, so that's the thing. Let's quickly move on. Yeah. So guys, good. I'm glad you're okay with the position, right? Yeah, good.
You given me membership, no, Abhay Bhatia?
Yes, you're the awesome for membership, yeah. He's given good rules. Except Ishu, I don't know why he's still sergeant at arms.
Because he is deciding the meeting.
Where is Ishu?
Sorry.
Sergeant at arms he is.
What do you say?
I said you pakka given me membership, no? Now you won't change for me, right?
I might change
Lock,
it to saying I want
lock
to
kar de, bhai.
Yeah,
Lock
no,
kar
it's
de,
clean
bhai.
and stamped. It's given. Now Kavit has accepted and he's agreed and he's very magnanimous about it. So you are doing membership. Okay, that's cool, right?
Thanks, Kavit.
Kavit is also going to still help getting 20 members.
No, not 20, maybe 4. I don't think, let's not give a count. I'm not concerned with that. For me. Okay, main goal, very important. Okay, if you notice, the goals are written in the, I don't know, correct order, but we are going to change the thing a little. We are planning 12 fellowships this year. We are saying every second thing is a fellowship.
Alternate.
Sorry, bhai, you be ready, huh? Because I want the. So see, I'll explain why. Obviously, we've not met. It's been a while, so we need to meet. In our year, let's keep the year as more of bonding. So obviously, fellowship will be needed. Take full advantage that owners of Bonobo, Jamjar, Saj, Mae, they are all on this call. Take full advantage of it and discuss with them. Fix up. I think 4 to 5 venues are fixed up already. And I wanted to be easy. See, more than just knowing Timbadia family and all, it's just that they make sure that it's a great job. Why I was worried about it. You know? Why sit and try to find something here, there, and try to don't work so hard, work aram se. Decide now only. Meet Karna, Par, Kalmitra, Jalpa, fix up. As it is, you guys are knowing each other since I don't know, 3 decades or something. But the point is, take full advantage of that. So, one fellowship a month is there. Keep 2 overnight fellowships. 2 overnight fellowships are needed. That is up to how he plans it. Yeah, whether he wants to keep it local, international, or not. Second thing is, for Nikhil, you have to keep the fees little reasonable. So, I don't know how. Figure it out. Let's not suddenly. Let's not suddenly spike it to 50,000. We'll have to explain. And one more thing is the PR work. You'll have to start creating the buzz now only why the fees are going to come back. One is obviously because the meetings are going to start, there needs to be the venue fees. But second is, of course, they're going to do so many fellowships. So that needs to be publicized, highlighted. So that is something which, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So you, on an average, if you see, guys, one second. So if you see on an average, in Ankesh's year, because Vishal's year the meeting didn't happen, the average budget of a meeting used to be what? 23,000? 23 to 24,000. Yeah. So you have that kitty as a thing, because that's a regular meeting thing. Yeah.
But I think even fellowships, Abhay.
What's that, Amrita?
Abhay, I mean, with the tight budget, it's going to be quite tricky. So what I feel that we should set a trend, I think, and I think that way our club has that thing that, with fellowships, you just do food and let people buy their own drink. Because today I may just want to have 1 drink, someone may want to have 3. Yeah. And I think in our group, people are okay to buy their own drink. They don't have that thing. Or, hum log itna karte, uske baad bhi we buy our own drinks or we do something like that. Yeah. And someone doesn't want to have Smirnoff, someone doesn't want to have. So wo na headache aur paise bach jayenge. And still that fellowship thing that you want to achieve, you achieve it.
Absolutely.
That way the budget is very tight, with your meetings and
100% agree with you.
Yeah, and if you don't do a good fellowship, the next fellowship no one comes. Arey kitna drab tha, mujhe nahi aana hai. And the fellowship director is trying to meet 2 ends, and things also, I'm sure all these restaurants, everything is going to be quite expensive now.
Yeah.
All these times.
Yeah, that's a good relieving balm to the problem.
I also have one suggestion. See, a lot of us have big spaces, terraces, farmhouses. We should make best use of that instead of booking, outside places and spending so much on that.
Yeah, I think our terrace, Vedant's terrace, Adi's terrace.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
No, Vedant, even, whoever, we can find out.
Even we have
Abhay will bring the contact.
Yeah.
I mean,
so terraces, houses, farmhouses, joggers park, I don't know.
I think they'll be safer and people will turn up more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and we should do full vasuli of our resources, whatever in-house resources.
There's a lot.
Our farmhouse is open anytime.
Yes,
now we have fellowships.
Yeah,
now we have
once a year we have
accommodation also. So
but see,
you'll see during this, and I think then you can take a call and figure things.
Yeah.
Anyways, a big fellowship is happening in Jan.
So. See, one more thing is, you need to fix up your budget fast because he needs to fix up his budget fast and he needs to announce that budget fast. So you know what I'm saying, right? So we need to, you guys, although it looks कि अभी मैं कैसे plan करूँ 6 महीने 8 महीने पहले क्या है, we still need to have the ballpark figures more or less ready. Yeah, venue charges. Yeah. Now I want to highlight one important thing. Almitra, this is for you. Keep the projects, try to keep them local within, from an attendance point of view, I think. I'm not saying we don't go to Vagoshi or we don't go to Palkar, but keep it so that, if I'm having a working day, I can take those 3 hours out, 4 hours out, I can go and bail out someone who's managing the project. That is my only instruction to you all. I am absolutely fine with the type of project because I'm sure you guys will be very reasonable and sensible about it. So just keep it local so that there's an incentive for everyone to agree to come. At the same time, I'm not saying keep all, but try to keep majority of your projects in the vicinity. Yeah. That's cool, right? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, see, it's always tricky, but we'll figure it out because, sometimes like when we did the medical camp at Vagoshi, there were 25 people who had come as opposed to in Bombay, when we did at Khar, the diabetes and all.
Yeah.
7 people had turned up.
Yeah.
It is different, because on a working day, it's hard sometimes for people to come and, manage that morning time.
Correct.
It's always tricky, but let's see, let's go with the projects. It's very hard.
You clubbed it with the fellowship also. So that's why I think it turned out.
Yeah, exactly. So, even if they come 3 times, they feel more involved than that kind of a thing. But obviously there will be projects in Bombay. You cannot not do it here. Because this is our base and we need to build.
The medical and non-medical together on the same day. Like how the medical project
at Burns, we can continue.
And then we attach the non-medical. Suppose we say something like reverse gain, not exactly like that. Everyone brings a kilo full. I'm not saying kilo, but like maybe 10 clothes. And you segregate them age-wise. So medical camp hua, the 7-year-old comes, gets his ear checked, eyes checked. And he gives that packet of 7 years ka jo bhi kapda hai, shoes hai, cleaned, ironed, like that. And he gives him that packet. Or maybe 7-year-old gives to a place and distribute. So that becomes like a medical and a non-medical project. Same place, you don't have to come twice.
Yeah. So we'll club projects and we'll discuss and I think we'll give them a concise thing. But we get what you're saying about.
One point which he's highlighting is the Vagoshi attendance is high because the fellowship after that is also so inviting. So you guys can see how everything is so connected. And that's why having a central person coordinating medical, non-medical with the fellowship, that makes it very easy. That's why I feel this combination works fast. Okay, now another thing is in regards to the project, I'm just saying be more responsive towards the current scene of Corona, where the jobs have become a problem. I would say that if there was a trust area for you, the job creation money, that's very important. And I am absolutely very thrilled that the previous projects which have been happening, they are all superstar projects. I'm saying continue them also. I'm not saying stop and start something new. I'm absolutely fine with continuing all old projects, be it the geriatric care, be it the blood donation project. Continue them all. It's all cool. I love the projects. I attended many of them. I'm not saying stop them. Let's not, if we have decided to focus on a cause, let's not leave the cause just because a new board is coming. That's my whole point. Let's show that we are committed in the long run. Hopefully, Namrata will also do that after my year. So let's just keep the projects going. Let's create the legacy. Okay. Now, one thing which my DG told me was try to get projects involving mental health, depression, that means they're more or less the same, and domestic abuse because of unemployment. They are again all linked. Job nahi hai, depressed ho raha hai, frustration, abuse. So try to figure that. Now, for Payal, what I was feeling is for membership, if you have to think of increasing them, start from inside. So inside is what? all the current members today, I think we have only 8 couple members, right, Karan?
Yeah.
We can easily have 16 or 20 couple members. And if we have our own people joining, first of all, there won't be any objection. Very less people won't have issues. They'll naturally blend. Having your spouse also will make sure you attend the meeting more because it becomes an outing. Having those 12 fellowships or 10 fellowships will also help because then it becomes a chalo bahar chale, let's go party, whatever the thing. So I'll focus on the spouses, very untapped potential. See, I'll give you an example. Almitra Park, one combo, Monica, me, another combo. So many combos are there. Then we talk more. We have more conversations to talk. It's a win-win thing. I'm looking at you because you know what I'm looking at.
I have a question here.
Loudly, your nation also here.
So, we never charge additional on a regular basis for anything for spouses to come in, So obviously there are lots of people generically feel that, okay, for milestone events, any which way spouse is allowed, the few pay.
See, that sense of belonging to the club is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so obviously, how do we balance that out and tell them that, hey, listen, you know what, there's a lot more Rotary has to offer apart from just you attending.
We will communicate well about this. One thing is there. Your role is not just, putting that ad or putting that post. Your thing is creating that internal awareness. I've already crossed 5. Almitra, I'm going to need 15 minutes more, boss. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 minutes max. So the thing is, it's all interlinked. The more I think about it, I think it's linked. So membership focus on the spouse, then spread word amongst the Buddha clubs, Bombay West, maybe airport, and 2-3 more. If you're feeling that there is potential. Getting a Jew club. Yeah, but don't go for complete I'm from. Encourage them, it's fine. But don't give that a preference. Simply because many a times you want the Rotarian to have that background of Rotary also. Because then they'll understand, okay, my family member has been a Rotarian. This is the level of commitment I want. Although I'm not saying that, say no to non-Rotarians or non-Rotary linked individuals, focus more on our captive audience. That's what I'm trying to say. Then, of course, there is one challenge which Dhwani and I are struggling with is getting the damn website up and running. My technology team is available completely, but I would like you to manage them. My graphic designer has been your employee, so he is still there. I think he'll be there till I exist. That's very good. Use them. Let's create a proper website, and then let's create that sort of search engine optimization around it so that whenever someone's typing Rotary in Mumbai, it sees coastline or top.
So up till now, what was happening is we had ROW, which was automatically taking everything and updating there.
Yeah.
Now this year, all the Rotary clubs have decided not to go for it. Okay. Now that individual websites, lots of them.
Yeah, no, actually what happened, ROW fucked up on the contract. So they have been banned by many clubs.
District only banned.
Yeah,
district
exactly.
banned.
So now everything was on it.
See, if you go on Rotary.org, you still find the vendors who are authorized apps. You can still take that.
Yeah.
Point is, make sure whatever is happening on a Tuesday is available by a Thursday. Not the 6 months later on a Thursday, on that Thursday. How we do it, we set up the system.
So right now what we are doing currently in PR is we are updating the events, we are updating waves, and we are updating, we're keeping the website alive.
Sure.
These are the 3 things we are doing.
Yeah.
Because we also understand on ROW or on the portal as such, it is not only PR he needs to fill in that. There are different segments. So there
are too many segments.
Yeah, so there is a segment which admin needs to fill. Ideally, events का जो updation है वो admin करते हैं, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, here what happens is everything's just put on like the PR team से कर लेना.
That's why we have agenda and arms who balance all of this and make sure that things are getting published.
So that's
you
that
don't make that serious.
pressure should not happen on one person.
So, boss, figure it out. You can give a completely new outlook to this. Stick with her, but at the same time, roar of bus title. Yeah, so we are going to need 50 to come in this. Okay, finally, fireside के लिए it's not necessary that you have to do the fireside at someone's house. I am leaving it up to the board to decide. Are you want to go out for the drinks? Sanction a budget where the first drink is on the house. I don't know, something which gets people to meet. However we do it, let's do it. Let's not be restricted. Let's not keep group leaders. Let's not keep that because it's just they're just creating buckets of responsibility when no one may not do it properly. But fireside के लिए थोड़ा रख दो. Impromptu meeting करना है, इधर जाना है, उधर जाना है, let them. Finally, we have to get the trust in the members that this board listens to us. So make sure the ears are on the ground. Make sure that you're listening. And I'll come to that in a minute. And finally, implement whatever you all are planning. It need not be the big bang thing. Even small ways is fine. And back each other up just by only request. Next. So now I'm quickly going to go through just go right now. So Almitra, this is what I have put for medical, non-medical. I've just left it halfway. I'm not sure. Before the first IBOD or maybe in the coming months, Adi, you and Priyanka figure out what you want to do. I've just listed many of the previous projects also. Okay, so just take a look, figure it out. Let's move to the next one. I'm not going to talk much about it now. I've put your thing because it's still important. Figure this out. Okay, figure the fund, figure everything out. TRF, anyone who knows a sugar daddy, anyone who's got a lot of money, anyone who can give, should we set a target of $2,000, $5,000, $10,000? I don't know. We need to figure it out. Even if it's zero, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to put a lot of stress कि मेरे को TRF चाहिए, ठीक है?
नहीं, DG won't allow zero तो नहीं कर सकते हैं.
Zero नहीं यार कर लेंगे यार कहाँ से तो कर. Ishwinder Singh got a lot of money. ठीक है. Okay, so youth में Gani already gave a good plan. She said she wants to initiate road track, interact, whatever. I'm saying initiation from my experience is a pain in the ass.
It is, yeah.
Agar you know some jack perfectly fine, Monica, take some pictures and send it to Namrata.
Then I started with, these are the vision projects. अभी कितना हो जाएगा, God knows, but
yeah,
our attempt to
These are good points we were discussing.
Yeah, these are great points. All I'm saying is, don't be stuck with because I haven't formed the road track club, I can't do a road track project. There is so much of inefficiency in the other clubs that you can take projects of those road track clubs also. There's no issue. Okay. Similarly with track. Now, I'm okay with all the points. I think everyone's okay. My dream, that 12th point, is you do all the 11 points.
Yeah,
so that's my dream. Just finish 1 to 11, that's 12. Okay. So that
one I left it to him. I said, okay, we'll do our
yeah, these are more than enough projects. Even if you end up with 6 of them, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is don't get held up due to bureaucratic procedures. Okay, next. PR, you boy. Yes. You have to make sure more than external, internal. Members have to know what the heck is going on with the board. Okay. I'm not saying that it's not being done well. Just emphasize, keep your members in the group. Use that WhatsApp group. Keep checking. Take his help in sending out memes because he does that for a living. So make sure that the connect is still there. Okay, that's important. Kavit, are you doing waves? If you're doing waves, do 4 a year.
Change hands now. No, change hands now. Change hands.
Okay, now don't decide who. Someone will decide Karan before that.
PR has to do waves.
Better you have the club than you.
Just put your picture.
I know. That Kavit and I have agreed on.
Okay, next. Okay, guys. The mandate of this year for everyone is ensure 60% minimum attendance. In Anjal's year, it was 48 to 50%. Yeah, 50. Just reach 60. Which means, let's do maths. If you have 56 members today, how many members need to attend every meeting? At least 23. Oh shit, 35. Wrong man. 35 members. Okay, 35 members, if they attend, obviously 35 may be challenged, but with this height, by the way, all meetings are going to be physical plus virtual. So we are going to invest in that kind of tech, wherein these meetings are getting streamed as well. Those who can't join will join virtually.
I mean, it's for the main meeting also.
We have to. Because that's what is the mandate from the district also. Record all meetings, capture the attendance, keep the Zoom. And it helps also. Yeah, that way attendance also goes up, right? Yeah. Next, of course, wait. Website up to date, tie up with local. So set up, start talking about it now. Yeah. What's it now? Find this. Just. Chal, come next one. Okay, Payal, next one's for you. Payal, are you still there? Hey, come in.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah. Okay, one more. Fine. So, Payal, membership now, I'm saying that there are two types. External is that standard increase membership. I'm not that concerned that you figure it out. I want a member happiness quarterly survey to be done. Basically, every 3 months, we send a survey out. We say, boss, how are you? And then we are doing the analysis. We see the members who are not attending and ask them to and figure out where is their scope for improvement.
Once in 2 months,
This hybrid structure is going to be there. So how do we attract attendance is a challenge. It's not, I don't have an answer. You need to figure it out. Now, yeah, good speakers definitely. Yeah, so we need to plan all this. I'm planning to start a 3-for-3 rule. 3 board members should contact any member who's not attended 3 meetings in a row. It's a very simple thing. कि भाई क्या हुआ क्यों नहीं आ रहे हो क्या हो गया what is the issue yeah so you're getting it so one so what I'm saying is we'll fix up that okay this month we are going to have these 3 board members reach out to these members who have not attended 3 meetings at all that way what will happen is they should not feel कि यार मैं आऊं नहीं आऊं क्या फर्क पड़ता that belonging that responsibility should be there. Maybe we design some we miss you postcards and keep sending them to not. Yeah. So I don't know. I miss you. Something like that. Okay. Fireside fire. Make a group randomly. Let the group. Then abhi ये fireside group ये है. ये group leader है. Because then if the group leader loses interest, it's all gone for a toss. Let a group be made. Let them figure it out. And you may keep this first ticket on the house as an incentive. I don't know. We may not do that. We may do that. I'll leave it to you guys. Again, ensure 60% attendance. That's for membership. Next.
Okay.
Admin 1 and admin 2. I have nothing to say. Please figure your shit out. Like I don't know. Decide the okay. The meetings. I'm going to make a very controversial statement. If you all think shifting the area from Jew is a good idea, I don't know. Think about it. I am not saying shift. It's totally up to you. Whatever fits in the budget, we decide, but take a collective decision. Sometimes maybe changing the venue might get a spurt in membership, but I'm not very keen on it because then you have to then inform the district, you have to inform RI, but at least get a better deal with Jew Gym. These two, now you got like how many 5 Jew Gym members? Huh?
It's not possible, Abhay. But with Jew Gym, I mean, that's like you're wasting your energy.
Yeah, they won't. Yeah, they won't do anything in that.
No, but
what I was thinking, Abhay.
Dishan also knew, na?
Abhay.
Very important. Other cockroaches quality.
Abhay.
Yeah.
Abhay, what I was thinking.
What's that?
I mean, since like how you've done for this community projects, like anyways, Scotty and Nena are together and admin 1. So you could have like maybe fine. We can target. You don't know now how the situation is going to change and how many meetings we can actually have or whatever. But we could do a fellowship meeting. Where you actually have like a 20-minute, because see, no speaker speaks more than 20 minutes. And also these announcements and all that drab things, you can put it on.
Yeah, we are going to just put it on WhatsApp before the meeting.
Yeah, you can put it as a post on WhatsApp, or if you have a quick thing, you can say it.
Yeah.
Or like, so, it can be like it's hard to get speakers. Like Priyanka is doing a great job. She can be the one who says, best one to speak on this. But, today, like Koti can get someone who plays some tambola, or like, it can be like a mixed thing where fellowship, I think, would attract more people with like open venues or things like that. And you do a 20-minute session, like you get a comedian or you do something.
So you're saying don't keep only one speaker for 1.5 hours.
Yeah,
it's very boring.
Then Ishwinder poetry reciting competition or something like that. Point is keep a mix of 2-3 things, right? Yeah, that's a great.
Yeah, not mix of two. Like do a, like, even if you can, like suppose you're not getting, like, we don't need to fix a venue to do gym or things like that, because I feel कि fellowship ही कर दो ना, उसमें आप अगर कोई speaker आ रहा है, like it's a, like how that day Priyanka's cousins were there, right?
Yeah.
Like for them, they don't need like a seated audience, like they wouldn't mind coming on, say, our terrace or Adi's terrace, or saying, and also mingling with us, that kind of a thing would be better than, unless it's a senior speaker or kuch hai wo tum ek do, you can do mixed clubs and all that to get attendance and do all that.
That's a
but otherwise even if, and you'll also have more funds, and you'll have more funds if you even meeting ko chota, matlab 2 meeting ke jagah 1 meeting mein budget spend kar do. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, all good points. It's worth discussing that. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, let's do that. Let's not keep it very boring and long and blah blah blah. And announcements and all. Let's keep it. Let's send out a WhatsApp before these are the announcements. Right.
Unless, matlab, you keep it flexible. Sometimes you may need to get the attention and make the people feel involved.
Yeah, maybe just the
I think it's a great idea to make fellowship with speaker meets. We'll have a lot of attendance.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a speaker at the bar, like,
Yeah.
हाँ, मतलब पहले चालू
pretty
कर दो,
cool.
20 minute का session और उसके बाद fellowship, instead of having dinner, then sitting, then announcements and going on till 11. All right.
Yeah.
Next.
Can I?
And
5 minutes more. 5
the
minutes.
last thing, and I like the idea of cutting all the announcements, because so far all the speakers, have been subject to they have to sit through whatever we discuss, when PS project, announcements, which I understand as a protocol, but why should they go through that? Why should they listen to our long speeches about projects?
Just a question, not related. What speed are you driving? Because wherever you are going, you already have reached by now. I mean, what are you doing?
We are with Arjun right now.
They're going to Lonavala.
Tell him we are with Arjun right now.
We are in Panvel.
Panvel?
Panvel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you asking around again or?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying everything is linked. I think I don't need to spend much time.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, sab Maya hai. Sab, everything is linked. Yeah, next. Okay, so before the second last point was, listen guys, this is very important, and Almitra and all the board members who have been board members will understand this more. There may be decisions which are not, you don't like. I think it's a stupid decision. Whatever it is, don't make the club know that, ek to, अरे ये क्या है बकवास decision है. Second is, don't be surprised by it. So make sure the communication is so good that the board knows first कि हो रहा क्या है. Because see, tomorrow when you all meet members, and as a board member, you should be talking about what you are doing. You can't be like, अरे मुझे ही नहीं पता क्या है. Meetings के लिए please time पे आना. That's very important. Project reports के formats होते हैं. All the experienced guys know that you're supposed to make a project report. Fill it up first, get done with it, because later then it becomes very difficult for secretary. First of all, I'm so bad. I'm not even thanked you for being the secretary again. I think so everyone.
Thank you, Karan.
Yeah, I think Karan.
Karan, you deserve
all of you. He's starting the
Karan,
trend.
one big party for you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
everyone.
so to
We
make
call it a
Yes, yes, totally.
Then how I feel, it is that long.
That is a surprise.
I don't think so long to reach. So Priyanka joined. Let's give Bhau the award for the fastest driver in Bombay. Who took 2 hours to drive from Bandra to Khar. Yeah. Okay. So reach out to okay, one more. So that is reach out to non-board members regularly. Please talk to the members and don't hold grudges. Forgive me and forgive your board for the next 19 months.
We love you.
Gustaki maaf abhi se hi. Don't hate me. Zara bolo, you'll have to hate me more. Yeah, don't hate me more. Yeah, yeah. And that's it. Last slide says enjoy samosa. So Almitra, wherever you are, please buy yourself some samosas.
Hang on.
Yeah.
WhatsApp. I mean, let me take a picture.
So Preet, okay guys, one thing is, Payal, you have to contact Supreet Grover and she has to become a member again. Huh?
This is the person.
Who?
Supreet Grover was there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sajid and Aapti saying he'll only work if Supreet is in the club.
The hot fataka.
Yeah, hot pataka. Don't say that. Call her Bhabhi.
Oh my God.
Ishwinder knows her. He can speak to her.
Arey, we all know her.
Ishwinder.
Chalo, bye guys. Abhay, great board. Everyone's awesome. And yeah.
Yeah, okay. You guys can stick around, but we're going to eat now.
Yes, bye.
Kind of weird. So, see you guys. Thanks a lot. I'm just going to end this.
Yeah.
Just no, I'm not ending it. I'm just stopping.
See you guys.
I think nobody say what you have to do.
Okay, any other important announcements or can I
Just
take your
eat
leave?
some samosas. That's all.
Oh, that you can parcel me, no?
Yeah, I'll send you Guru Kripa samosas. Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Take care
thanks a
of
lot,
health.
guys.
Yeah. Okay.
This was a great meeting. Bye.